Three with the team, and if you wanna be no, and if you wanna be no, and if you wanna be like a middle sister, and if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's free with the tea, and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's three with the T.
Well, hello, good people. Hello, good people.
Well,
Sass, was everything okay?
Hello.
Because you.
I sent you some stuff. I
Okay.
just went out and sent you something.
Okay.
That's all. I whenever we're ready for it, then I'll tell you to put it up. But yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Remember, all things on this channel is alleged.
Yes.
Huh?
In our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna put it in chat. Yeah, Lil Paula's on Instagram.
Huh? Lil Paula everywhere.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Welcome into 3 with the T. I'm Braylon Lee. That is SASSYTEA-V from the AO3 right there. Then that's I did it right that time. Right there. Yes, Braylon is here, and then Sassy is there, and then Lil Paulette is there, and then y'all are there.
Right
Glad to have all of you here. We all over, everybody. Glad to have all of you here for another great edition of 3 with the T. By the way, before we get on to give you guys the good tea that we often do, Sass, go ahead with your announcement.
Oh, my lights are on.
There it is. Sassy's lights are on. So
they literally just came on. And they still out here celebrating, child.
Yes. As
you
as
think
we
it's
were
the 4th of July.
Listen, getting some normalcy can be a 4th of July for sure. But no, literally, as we were coming on 1 minute before joining y'all, her lights came on.
Whew. I was like, I could take a hot shower and wash my anyway, real good.
And away we go, my friends. Away we go.
But I have two things to clear up, because it's been some things were brought to my attention and about the event in Atlanta. Okay. I'm going to clear this up, and I'm going to say it one time, and I hope y'all in here listening.
For context, mimosas with melody, everybody. Okay, so
the event, A Night with the Millionaire, was not canceled by Shanita. It was canceled by the company. By the company Envision. The storm hit the David's hometown so hard he could not even fly in here. That's why when I was going down, I was already in Atlanta when I got the news that it had been canceled. It was that Thursday. I arrived in Atlanta on Wednesday, so it wasn't last minute. I chose to stay in Atlanta because my husband didn't want me traveling back up that road, knowing that that storm was hitting at any moment. So I just want you guys to understand, Shanita had nothing to do with that cancellation. Atlanta canceled it, and the company canceled it. So I just want everybody to understand that she already been blamed for a lot of stuff. She ain't gonna be blamed for that. Okay.
Understood. And
I'm just letting you know.
Right. And my bad, y'all. I sent mimosas with melody because I thought maybe clarification on that, but wrong event, y'all.
Nah, it was the And it's going to be rescheduled. It's going to be rescheduled. They're looking for a time to reschedule it because now the ports are closing. And now there's another storm, so they just keep an eye on that to make sure that nothing else will cancel it. So that's what they're doing. So hopefully it'll be soon. I just want everybody to understand, because there's some misinformation out there, and I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. Now, I don't mind people responding to what they want to, what they think or whatever, because we all have our view on what she said and what I heard, and the rebuttal to the inbox, and then she come back out, and I told her to stay off the internet, because people don't know what she do behind the scenes. They really don't. So I just let it go. I said what I said on my channel, and I said what I said, and I'm gonna let it go. She ain't no flying monkey. She ain't none of that. None of it.
Understood.
Everybody can agree. If they don't like what she said, they just don't like what she said. I ain't hear none of all this stuff they coming up with. I ain't heard none of that. I don't even know where it's coming from. If Mel ain't responded and said we ain't good, then why are we out here doing this? Because they are good. And I'm done. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Well, thank you for the clarification. Like I said, my bad. Y'all jumped a little bit early on the event, but it was Night with a Millionaire. We were all live with Sassy, and that was already scheduled. And usually for live events on that big of a scale, whether it's one night or Essence Festival Culture, if there is a cancellation, there's usually a policy in place, not just for guests that are coming, but also all the vendors too, because the venue itself, the production crew, all of that, they already paid and everything. So I figured that they would take care of everybody. So all good.
And let's be clear, Shanita gave me $1,000 worth of tickets to give away. She didn't have to do that, because their tickets was $100, and I could have easily sold those tickets, because there were several people that wanted to go, including my cousin and her husband. But she said, no, I'm gonna give you these to give to your group of, your subscribers who want to come, who's in the Atlanta area. Just give these to them. Nobody has to do that. Sometimes I think we overshadow the good and not look at the good. We don't look at the good in a person. We just take one thing and we just run and tear it up.
That's true.
The purpose of this is prayer for these kids, so they can be safe in the environment of this crazy maniac.
Absolutely.
And that's what.
And you know what? I will say this, right? I think that with this whole story, right? Because I did see the live. I wasn't able to be there because I was late to my show, virtual tour, but I did see the live that you're talking about. And I still love T-Talk. I still love her. It is all good.
Oh, girl, yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, too, y'all.
That don't have anything to do with what I'm saying, because we get out the way, and now we calling people, Sasquatch and calling people name. You know what? It don't even have to go that way. It don't have to go that far. Even though we come out, I just think it's just going too far left. That's all.
Yeah. And not to mention too, y'all. Yes. No, go ahead, Sassy. Finish. Come right after you.
People got the right to feel the way they feel, and if that's the way they feel, that's fine.
Right.
But I have to set the record straight when it came to this millionaire night with a millionaire, okay? Because that was tickets I gave, and Shanita gave me personally to give out. So she didn't cancel anything. The city of Atlanta, Georgia canceled, and David himself canceled because of the safety of the people. He did not want people driving.
In the chat twice. She apologized. She said she
did. Oh, no, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to clear it up. That's all.
Oh no, you're good.
Because
And
you know,
y'all,
if you don't clear things up, then people run with it.
it snowballs out. And like I said, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
repeat my 5 statements, Sassy. So you can calm down. But
That
one of
please
those
don't.
but one of those statements is something is coming down the line bigger than what we all see. And this is not gonna be the final story in this damn sector. So as long as we're all
Whew.
team Melody, that's the energy we need to be on, okay?
I heard a lady today. I was just, I kind of I did my live, and I said, you know what, I'm staying off the internet today because it's just too much.
Right.
And then I said, tea with the three, I'll come back tonight, give my brain a break. With everything going around here, no lights, and all this stuff, spending money on top of money on gas,
Yes.
for the generators and stuff, um, God is truly good because, my husband was like, man, we don't spend so much money on this gas, but our insurance company, it reimbursed us for food money. So what we spent, we got double back. So God is good. And that's why I say, when you in a low vibrational area, and I want everybody to hear this, any and everything can attack you. And it would stick to you, and it would keep attacking you when you're low vibrational. You can't say, well, I can't understand why I can't keep doing this, because you're not meditating, you're not connecting to your divine, you're not doing that, and you need to move up a level so that all that negativity won't attach to you. I feel like that because I could have easily said, man, how are we gonna make it this week? Or how are we gonna make it for the next month? We don't spend all this money buying food, all this stuff. I didn't. I left it in God's hands. We left it in God's hands. We still praised him even through this mess. Now, one time you heard me complain, even though I want a hot shower. I didn't complain because there's no point. So this, to me, some things are a testament, and to be obedient in it and to just grow in it and learn to be appreciative is where I am with my life. And I don't like, I've been in that low vibrational area. I know what it's like with everything coming at you to the point where you want to just run a car off the bridge. Okay. I've been there. I would not do that again. I meditate. I think about things. I read. I pray to get myself up out of that dump and keep moving upward. So God is a God of many things, but a hate, Amen. He is not.
Amen.
Sorry.
And I want to show y'all this just in case. No. Listen, we are family here. I sent this link to Sass. My dad, he is known for, knowing how to prep for situations like this and doomsday prepping and this, that, and the third. And not so much doomsday prepping for actual doom, but just in case it is a storm like we've had here. This is from ANKER, Anchor. So you see solar panel here. Now, these are a little bit costly, but there are marketplaces that you can get this for the low. And there's a guy named Lead Farmer 73 that my mom and dad watches all the time. So I will drop this link in the chat. And I'm sure they probably collaborate with content creators as well, just to be helpful. But yeah, I sent this over to Sass because when I heard it was gas, I'm like, I don't have the money for it, but I know it can at least help Sass in the future. So there you go.
Eventually, I just want people to be prepared for stuff like this because, this is, it was crazy. Now, I done been through storms and stuff, especially when we had that earthquake twice in a week. And then we had the big snowstorm that we were covered in ice. We've been through that. Right. But this was different. This right here there were no trees down like you saw. It actually looked like devastation. Like I ain't never seen that like.
Right.
So I've seen stuff happen, but good God.
Yes.
Hey y'all. Hey Paulette. How you doing? How was your day, sweet?
lot of stuff done.
Got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, with the party that I'm planning and stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I said thanks for asking.
You're welcome, no.
Yes, indeed.
You're welcome.
Yes,
But yeah. Oh, Braylon, how was your day?
it was good. It was good. I cleaned up today a little bit of my place, and I paid two of my bills. I got one more bill to pay, and then after that, I'm going to actually get some 7th Avenue for myself because I got an email for the bundle for it. I think it's like $124, but 20% off. It came out to $99, so I think I might do that for myself.
If you go on TikTok, you might get another 20% off. So you probably can get it for $80.
I was thinking about that too. But I thought about the conversation that we all had, and I also thought about my mom, because my mom and dad say, you always are going out to eat. Well, I'm like, well, I'm not doing Coke. And I mean the other form of Coke, ladies and gentlemen, so that's my outlet, food, drinking, But my mom has said, it's okay to get, clothes for yourself. It's okay to, do skincare routine and invest in you more. So I really have been sitting with that conversation.
You got to invest in you.
Invest in myself.
And invest in themselves. Don't no woman want no raggedy looking man.
You have such a way of just going right to where I need to hear it. You know that, Sass. You're so good.
Well, I'm just don't nobody want no raggedy man.
But you're right. You are absolutely right.
And all rough and toenails cutting you and tan on. No, we like smooth too. We like to be able to feel smooth.
Yes, rubbing on you for hours type energy. Yes. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes.
And I went live on TikTok today, y'all. I finally can go live. Guess what happened?
Yes.
It cut off.
I got warned.
Oh yeah, TikTok is way worse. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I saw that. That I was that now. Of course,
like,
I was.
What the heck? What did
you
I
can't
say?
say nothing on there.
Nothing. I said my grandson's son, yeah. The neighbor, she always coming after my hubby, talking to him and stuff. She know what she be doing. And then my granddaughter told me, they get your friend on the porch. I said, she better stay on there if I knock her out or something like that. Oh, my grandson said, nah, you beat her up. And all of a sudden, I get knocked out. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, because I saw the notification.
But I see other people out here cussing. I didn't even say nothing.
Everybody that I be on lives with, they get kicked off. They have to do YouTube and TikTok at the same time because they say anything on TikTok, they just get kicked off and they just stay on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
I know that now. I bet y'all won't do that no more. But I had almost 8,000 likes.
Wow, it's really an app for kids. It's just that adults took over it. But remember, it's an app for kids. It was Musically first. And it was for like 11, 12, 13-year-olds.
Yes, it was.
And then all them adults took over it, and that's probably why.
Because I saw
your age.
Yes.
You saw the notification?
I saw the notification. I was going to go in, then it said discontinue. And I'm like, I know my sass can get ratchet sometimes. I say that lovingly.
Oh, I wasn't ratchet, though.
But
ratchet.
Y'all, calm down. What I mean is, Sassy can get activated from time to time.
Wait.
Wait.
You should know. You should never tell a woman to calm down.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Especially when I wasn't hype.
I'm trying to be supportive here and say that I know Sassy has a personality, but she should have been discontinued.
We're trying to let you learn.
Very triggering to a woman to say calm down, especially when we wasn't even hype. It is.
Yeah. When you're not hype.
Hurt.
Get you throat punched. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Larry, Curly, and Mo. real quick.
It's the audio visual demonstration, child.
You need it.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on being able to go live. I was trying to be supportive and saying that she should have been discontinued.
I'll be able to go live tomorrow. I know what to say and not to say no more.
Clearly, Cassie, they are prepping me. Yes, even though there's a whole other person on the other side that disrespect women all the time, and I say one wrong thing. Try and be supportive, and God forbid me.
We don't care about him. We care about you.
That's right. We don't want you going around with a broke neck.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say something if we care.
We didn't care. We wouldn't say nothing. Oh,
this is true.
There say, don't tell another woman to calm down. Don't tell a woman to calm down. Go right ahead.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
See, boy, you gonna be the best husband that ever walked this earth.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, if Martell's a piece of shit, then the bar can't be too higher than that. So I think I'm doing okay.
It's a whole lot of pieces of shit.
I ain't doing better than Martell.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of Martells out there. A whole lot.
Yes, it is.
Yes. No, I know it's all
a lot. He ain't the only one. He's the only one. Y'all, listen. You know what? I had to tell my husband about this dream. I do. It just came true. But anyway, there was a grasshopper on my
I remember this. Oh my God, yes.
And I said, oh, the grasshopper's so cute. That thing shitting on my window and took off. I said, the grasshopper shit?
I didn't know that. I mean, I know they do, but I never seen it.
Right.
I mean, Paulette, it was shocking to me because it was sitting there like, you know how they look down like this?
Never.
And they be doing that?
Yeah.
It was looking in the window. I said, oh, you're so cute. Look at the grasshopper. Yeah. That joker jumped, and when he did, it shitting on my window. I said,
I was multitasking, and then I came back in the chat and said, what in the animal planet is going on here? Good Lord. Jesus Christ, Father God.
I couldn't believe it. I was like oh my God.
Wow, like a bird. That's hilarious.
But it's a little black droplet.
They say
this long, little skinny droplet.
Grasshopper is too. You know, they say that bird shit is good luck. Maybe grasshoppers is too.
Yeah, well, they say grasshoppers are prosperous.
Yes.
And guess what happened? We got reinforced it.
Right. So everything is full circle for sure.
Every time I pass I always look it up to see, and then I wait for the abundance to come because you are so right. I always check that to see what the spiritual meaning of it is. Because I'll be like, oh, is that up?
Yes. I never had a grasshopper just come on my window and just staring at me. And I said, oh, and that thing shitting on my window.
I believe if a bug do that out of the blue, that's a message. Yeah, that's a message to you.
Yes. And listen, y'all, the other night, I had a dream that I kept seeing fives. And it was rolled up in the money. I said, damn, all this money rolled up in fives. So today we got back, the number of money we got back was in the fives.
Well, there you go.
It is.
Correlation.
That's another message, yeah. Just have to
I was just like, thank you, Jesus.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. No, absolutely. That's what's up.
And that's what life is about, connecting.
I wouldn't say it was a wink.
Yeah. Dot said that it was a wing prosperity for sure. Laughing emojis with the poop emojis from Marsha Ethan.
I just couldn't believe it, y'all. That thing tripped me out because, you know, I don't do bugs too good. But it was just a pretty grasshopper. I mean, it was so cute. And it was just sitting there looking at me.
Came with that message.
And as soon as I said, oh, you're cute, that thing looked at me like this and said, pew, and it farted and pooped. I said, well, damn.
Yeah, because maybe you would have forgot about it if he didn't. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't poop, you probably would have forgot that it even landed and stuff.
I ain't gonna never forget that.
No.
Ever.
Cassidy said,
cute and stuff.
yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're good.
All cute and stuff. That's how I felt watching a praying mantis. Mantis. But then realized how it was tearing and ants head off.
Vicious.
Too. Hey,
Oh my God.
Hey, welcome in.
Hey, y'all.
I didn't know about the grasshopper. I know about the birds. And not, please believe you me, I will never be that. I would rather not exist than to be him ever.
Please don't.
So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hey, the little Paulette from Jonette Speaks. Yavette Lee, another Lee in the building. Hey, Keisha. Miss Well Blessed says, Sassy, are you going to Dubai?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I am. I probably will.
I would love to go to Dubai just to see it, but also know like over there's so many customs that you have to do. It would be a very reduced rate over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going. I really am.
Not in the club, it won't be.
You know what? Don't do
the club.
Don't do me.
Fun, I got a ton of friends that live over there. Tons. Have a good time. Good time.
Yes.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm thinking about going. I am.
Okay.
Listen, Braylon, I sent you something, and I just want us to talk about it. I'm gonna let you play it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about. I just want everybody's opinion on this one thing because I thought it was interesting.
Okay.
And let's see it. This is a conversation I felt like we should have because of blended families. Hey, ADR.
ADR, welcome in.
And this is a conversation piece.
I'll pull it up here.
I thought it was interesting.
So this is it here.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Wait a minute. Is that it? Wait a minute. No, that's not it. That's the funny one.
Oh.
It's the next one.
Okay.
You can play that one because it's funny as hell.
Okay.
This will be our laughter before we go into it.
Understood. Okay, here we go, y'all.
It is funny.
What the?
Hello. See, that would be me.
God, my heart is jumping. What? No, we didn't. No, we did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God! I'm not doing this. I'm not. No. No.
Oh my God. That's my boy right there. That thing here.
Oh
he
my
is crazy.
Lord. That was See, that's why attraction is important in a relationship. Because there's gonna be a morning that you're gonna walk in. And you gotta stay strong. Because you don't want to walk in there and she don't look good and you chose her. Okay, so that's why attraction is important in a relationship.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Naja, for putting the cash apps and stuff up.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Pisces Kid says
I'm in vacay mode. No,
I see that.
Everybody laughing. They was like, "Oh, so this vacay mode?" I said, "It might as well be."
That part. Let's see. Did the others come through, Sass?
It didn't come through. It
on
should have been
Instagram?
that one.
Because there was some other videos that you sent. It was like 2 black women videos from last show.
Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my Lord Jesus, I can simply not, child. That was, oh my God, that was crazy. That was legitimately crazy. Hey everybody, welcome into 3 with the T. Braylon Lee, SASSYTEA from the 803, and Lil Paulette and the gang. We are all here. Sassy's getting ready to send me some stuff here. Yes, indeed. By the way, shout out to T from TV.
So I sent it.
She's really,
yeah. Okay. She be breaking it down. You got it?
Yes, she does. She has been doing a great job. Yes, gorgeous, I do. Let me pause it here. Like I said, shout out to all the content creators, Queen Sheba, and
in the building.
Yes, go ahead.
Y'all, please listen to this, and y'all give
Queen
us
Sheba,
what y'all would do in this situation.
Here we go, everybody.
Why are you paying her rent and her?
Because she lost her job and she's behind on the rent, and she stays with and she has my son, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. I'm not gonna have my son out on the street.
I'm not saying he's gonna be on the street. If she knew how to take care of her y'all's kid, then he wouldn't be on the street.
Yeah, but it takes 2 people to take care of the kids.
I realize that, but this is like cutting into us. And I'm really not feeling this.
You're not feeling me taking care of my son, basically.
No, you're taking care of your son. But why don't you bring your son to your house so she can pay her own rent?
Because she's the one that has custody of him. And she's the one that's been taking care of him all this time.
Well, then now y'all need to find a way to split custody or something, because it's cutting into us, and I don't like it.
When it cut into us more, if he was actually staying with me. Exactly.
But what I'm...
All right.
What you think about that?
I know it's a skit.
I'm
with him. I said it's a skit. First of all, it's not real. Second of all, because
I know. I just wanted, because this is a real subject.
Right. Second of all, I'm with him. I agree with him.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah. I definitely. And you know,
that's a mature man.
It is. Absolutely.
That's a mature man. For him to say, well, she's been taking care of my son all this time and she runs across a rough patch, and now you just want me not to help pay her rent because my son stays there.
Right.
That's what I get it is. It's not just sneakers like people think. It's not just for sneakers.
Right.
No.
And not to mention too, I think if it's a good situation where both of them are co-parenting together, I say why not? Because his mindset is this: if my child's mother is okay, then that's going to go to my son. You know what I mean? So I didn't see anything wrong with what he said. I think he's doing more than most, skit or not.
Yeah. I mean, and she said cutting into them. Well, if you have him all the time, y'all, he will always be there. So it definitely would cut into you, which, I wouldn't care, if his son was to come. But you know how some women are. Now you should be taking care of this household. You pay child support. Shouldn't that be enough? It's never enough.
Right.
Yeah. I think a lot of
that little bit of money you get in child support ain't no money.
I think a lot of it has to do with the relationship with the mom, the other woman, and the
Yeah.
relationship with the mom, and if the dad allows the baby mother to disrespect the girlfriend and things like that, and
Yes.
that has a lot to do with it. Because when you getting along with that other woman and you loving on that kid, you ain't caring about the money or none of that stuff. You thinking of like they're your own kid. But when that baby mama act the fool and the dad not checking her, then that's when problems be coming into the relationship.
That's a problem.
Like Kimmy and Maurice.
Exactly.
Right. A couple of
Kimmy and Maurice is a prime example of that.
Absolutely. A couple of opinions from the chat. Most of them say that I'm with him. Pisces Kid, Pat Dyer, Dot Will says she should have left him alone if she could accept his child. I don't think it's that though. And let me say this. I'm with him, but I can also understand too. If there is, and we don't know the situation, but let's just say that this woman, like she said, she doesn't know how to take care of herself, then that does cut into us. So I understand that point as well. Helen says I don't agree. Helen is the logic that I gave, the reason why you don't agree, or do you see a different point of view there?
Helen might have been through it already. Shoot, she might be like,
Well, I mean, if I can see if we're getting along and that parent has moved on, and what if she don't have a man, she's not dating anyone, she just trying to raise her son, trying to do what's right, and she loses her job, and she's done, she's depleted everything, and you don't have a problem and I don't have a problem, then I don't have a problem with that, because your son got to live somewhere.
Correct.
But if you, like Paulette said, if you one of these disrespectful hoes and think that's what you supposed to do, no, you ain't gonna disrespect me.
Right.
No.
I don't know. It'd be a different story. I don't know. It wouldn't have nothing to do with the kid though. But you ain't giving no money coming out my house disrespecting me, and you ain't got a job. No. Right. If you're not supporting, if you're not showcasing yourself to be approved enough for me to invest in you, then I can't invest in you. Or as I like to say, if you want me to root for something good, you gotta give me something good to root for. Keisha, I'll play the clip one more time for you. Here we go.
I'm saying is, why are you paying her rent and her?
Because she lost her job and she's behind on the rent, and she stays with and he has my son, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. I'm not gonna have my son out on the street.
I'm not saying he's gonna be on the street. If she knew how to take care of y'all's kid, then he will be on the street.
Yeah, but it takes two people to take care of the kids.
I realize that, but this is like cutting into us, and I'm really not feeling this.
You're not feeling me taking care of my son, basically.
No, you're taking care of your son, but why don't you bring your son to your house so she can pay her own rent?
Because she's the one that has custody, and she's the one that's been taking care of him all this time.
Well, then now y'all need to find a way to split custody or something, because it's cutting into us, and I don't like it.
When it cut into us more, if he was actually staying with me, exactly.
So that's the context, Keisha. Helen is saying, bring the child to his home. She should be able to take care of business, working, and child support. My daughter does it on her own. Again, I'm with him. She's selfish. If she loves him, just let the man do what he needs to do. So, I mean, I can see it from both sides.
It wouldn't be every month thing.
Right,
it would be a month thing, and to get yourself over. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I would pay for that month, but you need to be looking for a job, because don't expect this to be every month. Now, if you can't get a job, then I have to take my son, make sure he's good, and you just have to find accommodation until you can get back on your feet.
Right.
But not every month, because that starts to deplete. You ain't gonna be able to, you're not gonna be any good if you lose all your money. You know what I'm saying? If you give up all your money, you can't take care of him, or your bills.
Right.
Unless you just one of them rich guys that, you know, can do it.
Right. Keisha says, I'm with him. This happened to me, except their dad didn't help me, which was helping our kids. I am the only who has to buy him. I carry the kids in my insurance. I was hurt with no child support. That is from our Keisha Brooks there. It seems like there is a post with this topic, Sass, in the chat. Most of the people are saying I'm with him for a certain period of time. Helen, I think she's the lone voice here, but I also can understand her voice too. Like you said,
I think that too.
It's a particular time period. We're not saying that this will be a monthly thing. It'll just be for a month or two until stabilization happens.
Had that happened to me, because I've been in a tough spot
too, Justice.
And they said, you know, don't you get my child support. Your child support we have 3 kids, and that child support can't buy one pair of shoes for one of those kids. So, you know, you should always want somebody to help. You should always say, hey, y'all good? You need groceries? Do you need anything else? You know, I can easily say I'm good. I wouldn't take his money. But, you know, some men are not like that. They're not like that. They think you're supposed to get that little $50 a week or $100 a week, and you're supposed to be good.
Right. No, for sure.
And some men are dirty and low down. They'll work a low-paying job just so they won't get that money, that much money taken out their check.
That is very true. It's just like with Kelvin Hunter now. It's not child support, but when Wendy, when it was said that Wendy Williams didn't have to work a certain amount to give alimony, it's in that same vein there. ADR says rent when he says that she's been taking care of the kid all this time. Is this implying that he doesn't pay child support so he may feel obligated, or is the rent in addition to his child support? It wasn't said in that conversation, but I'm assuming that
Can I say something, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so statistically, fathers don't pay child support up until a child is 18. That's almost non-existent. So I just want to throw that out there, because it's not some men, it's men statistically that do not do those things. It's some men that are doing it like him, but statistically, that's not what men do. They don't even pay child support. They might start off after the divorce or after for a little bit, but they don't pay all the way to the end. It's almost non-existent in the stats.
Well, my husband did.
Good.
He paid all the way to his 18, and he still helps pay for half of his rent, and he still buys him shoes, and he still contributes, because, like he said, that's my only son.
Correct.
I'm gonna do what's right at all times. He was the one who went to his job and said, hey, I actually told him, no, you don't need to pay her. You need to go to your job, have the money come out your check. That way the courts will always have a record of what is going on. And so that's what he did. And then, even on top of what he was doing, he was still going by, Dad, hey, Dad, I need this, I need to this. It was nothing. He was just taking care of his child. That's what you do. You shouldn't have to tell men that.
Right.
Just because you give $200 or $300 don't mean that's going to be enough.
Girl, $200 or $300. What about $25 and $50 a week and think that they did something?
Right. It's really about the quality it's really about the quality of the energy that you're investing into your child. Keisha Brooks says, Justice, all women don't plot. I was laid off. And that is a very valid fact, Keisha. I do think you paint with a very broad brush. There are good men and good women out here. It's like what Sass said at the top of 3 with the T tonight. We hear more of the bad than the good. And that dictates how a lot of people feel. Doesn't make it right, but all we can do is what we can do. But I do agree.
But the majority, okay. But see, when you say that, then that doesn't really match up with the stats, because the majority of men are that. So I'm not
negating the stats. I'm just pointing out what Keisha said.
Let me finish. So when you hear the majority of the time of the bad, because that's the majority of women's stories or their experiences. Yeah. So across color lines, globally, whatever, this is how the majority of women have, had to raise their children. So that's why you mostly hear that. So it's not just because it's a negative thing or because it's bad. It's because that's what the majority of women actually go through, or kids have gone through in their lives with their parents. I wasn't like snapping at you. I just wanted to like say that because
it's all good. I was just giving. No, you're absolutely fine, and I do agree with those statistics for sure. And one thing, two things for sure: you can never argue with a woman's experience, for sure, because that's her experience. I was just highlighting.
No, men, because there are women out here paying child support. Because I know one,
and men, absolutely.
She was a hell of a raggedy woman, mama, but she out there paying that child support.
Yeah,
and she thinks she ain't supposed to go to jail. But I guarantee you, if it changed, if it was on the other foot, and he missed one payment,
if the roles were reversed, yes, for sure.
And trust me, Justice, I know there's good dads out there, but we talking about the ones that's not good, because again,
the ones that's not good.
People like to take things personally and talk about, I only know this and I only know that, but that don't count for all the hundreds of thousands of people that you have heard about, read about, seen, or whatever. Like, that doesn't count for them. Like, we all know good people of everything, but that does not mean that those other things don't exist, and it's not the majority of things that's been going on, especially in our community since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yvette Lee says, why is there a time period? You mean for the video, why was there a time period of paying? That wasn't said. Let's see here. Pisces Kid said, I still say I'm with him, at least he's helping out, because mom's sperm biological donor doesn't do ish. Keisha's comment said some women. I think Keisha was just trying to like Sassy does, like we all do, just trying to bring a little levity here of it's not everybody. I think that can be just as valid as
it's not everybody.
My husband,
it goes to show that everybody, you can't lump everybody like Paulette said. It's the statistics speak for themselves. There are good ones, but the majority thinks, you get this money and that's it. And that's how it is.
Absolutely. Helen said, my husband paid $960 a month, and when we got the kids, we would have to buy clothing, haircuts, and everything. Plus, my husband carried insurance. There is no limits to love and support. Fully agree with you. Keisha Brooks said, lots of men who are no longer with the child's mother don't help. Some are blessed, but majority are not, especially when some have multiple and others have one by the father. It was double hard on me. My son paid until my grand was 18 years old. Even though child complained, he got less and less until the court stepped in after school and reported child without coat. That is from Keisha. That's from Justice. Sorry, I carry the insurance of all three of mine. Keisha's saying one is 24 to 20 and 11. I get no help, and their dad's a dang near celebrity. Oh my Lord Jesus!
Yeah, the richer they are, the dustier they are. It seems like
rich
celebrities, and then you find out from the kids they don't pay child support. They ain't no different when they have money. They still have the same.
They no different.
Same mentality.
Look at what's his name? The crazy one, Tyrese.
Oh my!
All that money Tyrese got, he didn't pay, and he's $75,000 behind the child support.
Well, what about remember?
And you got
in 2009 when he used to get on the internet and clown black women all the time and was misspelling and all that stuff.
Now, y'all, hang on. Now, Tyrese just called in, and he's got something to say, Sassy, because he is highly offended with what you just said.
Forget you, Tyrese.
Black.
Don't take my baby. I'm at $30,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Now, I just.
Oh my God.
Now listen, I just thought because you brought his name up, that would be only fair that he gives his side of the story. Okay, I just thought that will only be
that
fair.
Joker missed 2 months. He was $74,000 behind. How you can't pay your bill and you almost damn near your movies almost made $1 billion? Come on now.
Well, you know, he's also been in some other controversies. He, you know, had a lawsuit with the.
He got money. He can pay his child support.
I'm not excusing it, Sass. I'm just giving context to what you may not know about Tyrese. And he got into it with the Home Depot.
I know what he been in.
Yeah,
but a lot of that is on his own.
Yeah, it's the principle of the thing. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with you, gorgeous.
$32,000 a month. How the hell do you want from me?
Keisha Brooks says, Braylon and everyone, I cannot with Sassy. Braylon and everyone, I take this to heart when I see people say some do this or that is true, but there are many good moms. Absolutely. Black women lifestyle. Welcome in. I think this is my first time seeing you. Welcome in. In 2020, during C19 was reported 40% of women pay checks. Will says so many men work and get paid under the table. Let's see here. Since you did say some women,
they do that on purpose.
Yes. No, go ahead, Science.
Oh, I was saying they work this low-paying job, then they have another job where they get paid under the table, so that money don't get reported. So I know because my grandkids in here, daddy do it. Okay,
I know a lot
he
of
do that just because he don't want to
pay child support.
Yeah, he used to quit his job until she put his ass in jail. And I said, I don't know why you don't put him in jail, because he doing it on purpose. And after she started putting him in jail, well, she ain't do what I did. Then he started working, but he'll work a job that barely pays, but he do stuff on the side. He make more money on the side than he do that job.
Well, you know, that'll come back to bite him when the kids activate their rights and privileges, and then he'll complain and be the piece of shit that he
They don't even go with him. And we don't discourage or nothing. They are old enough and smart enough that, you know, Cameron, he's very forgiving. Cameron is very forgiving. He talks to me about it all the time. Asia is very hurt, and a lot of her anger comes from that.
Right.
Comes from the fact that she feels rejected by her dad, and she's the only girl out of all his kids. He has all boys. Right. And you would thought she would be, and she would be closer to her dad. But he doesn't want to be close to her. And when you haven't been in a child's life for so long, you don't come in their life and try to push up your daddy role and try to tell him what to do. Exactly. You got to gain that trust back. That's not something you do. And I had to let him know that you ain't been a daddy to them, so don't start trying to be one now. Work your way up to being a daddy.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I know good to damn well he's there now. Say that again.
And mothers too.
Same for mothers too.
Oh, absolutely, without question. It should be.
You know, I don't even remember my mom. Like, I remember meeting her when I was like 5 years old, and like she didn't treat me like that, but like her boyfriend treated me like that, and I had to tell her like, shit, I barely know you. I don't know this nigga here, and I'm like 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her I don't know this nigga. I can say that, you know, nigga, but I don't know him. I barely know you. Like, you better get him, or I'm out of here. I told her I'm going back to my dad's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come for us like that. You leave us, and then you decide that you want to come back and we give you another chance. You better remember we give you another chance.
Right. Absolutely. And that's the way it should be on both sides. Just because you are there doesn't mean that you're investing. And I know good to damn well, he better not ever go up against Sassy, because I've only seen the sweet side Sass, and I would like to keep it that way. Love you so much. Keisha says, just as you did say, some women, because I'm sorry, I see so many males don't help the moms, and I mean good moms. Hey, Shavisa, welcome in. Glad to have
That's because a lot of them still holding on to grudges, because half the time the women that leave a man, their little pride is hurt, and they feel like they can withhold money.
Yep.
And make you struggle. That's right.
Guess what? They already think they own you, okay? And then if you have a baby, then they really think they own you. I mean, it's just misogyny. They're conditioned to think like that, and they don't even know any different. That's why it's our job to teach them, like, this ain't the way. I know that everybody around you is telling you, all these other old heads, they want to pass down that bullshit. And they got you doing this, but you better look at the person that's telling you. Look at his life, because 9 times out of 10, he ain't doing that great. He miserable or whatever. The person that's telling you this stuff, 9 times out of 10, sometimes they doing well, but a lot of times they're not.
Absolutely, no, you're right.
That's why I tell my grandkids. I say, look, don't listen to your friends. Look at the grades they make. Look how they interact with people. If they doing stuff that's going to land them in trouble one day, you don't need to be doing it, because it ain't funny. You need to be a leader.
Absolutely.
You don't need to be following. I don't teach no followers. I teach leaders.
Right.
What's that old saying? If you're the smartest one in the room, you need to get a new group of friends.
Right. You gotta channel your inner Leo, because we leaders all that. You gotta channel your inner Leo.
And speaking of tapping into your inner Leo, now of course, again, Alive won't help you tap into your inner Leo, because either you're a Leo or not. But we do have some Leos we don't claim. But listen, go to envisioну.com/Miss Carson 7.
Listen, Stormy is a true Leo. Okay, she likes the attention. She loves the showboat. She's that young Leo that has not hit that subtle Leo like us right now.
Yeah, she haven't grown.
We like attention. She ain't grown into a Leo yet.
She's a mean old lion. I mean, she is a Leo. Don't get me wrong, she definitely is. But she is the negative Leo. When the negative Leo everything, everybody's out to get them. And the mean old lion, woe is me and all that shit. And they try to act like they want to do something, but they're really not. That's her.
Yeah. One of them Leos that talk. She one of the flashy ones.
Yeah, she
the one that had matured. She's not the matured lioness. Okay.
Right. Yeah, because I probably
she likes the flashy.
At one time.
I know I did.
I would not put it past me. I probably acted just like her at one time.
I was young and dumb, just like her.
Terrible. Just terrible.
And we all
grow up.
Yeah.
You grow up.
For sure. A couple more.
And then you got the Leos like Wanda, old and dumb. Still on attention.
She's definitely a Leo, yeah. Oh God.
Oh, she's one of the ones that been a Leo and dumb all her life.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me stop. I ain't gonna say nothing about Wanda, because we didn't set it all. Ain't even no point in this.
Listen, what's understood does not need to be explained. That's why I said we just don't claim. Top Will said, yes, my ex-son-in-law, my niece's dad, my thoughts, good to see you. Some men want the title of dad, but not the responsibility. Heaviest that wears the crown. It's more than paying money. What about being there for the child? Really hate the ones that show up when the kids become very successful. That part. Dot Will says, my niece was 44 when her dad went on paper. She started collecting. That's Leah. She's the only child living. That sperm donor ain't ish to this day. He doesn't do anything. Don't send her no money nor or spend time with her. She has tried 3 times and don't want him at all. At graduation. Like I told y'all, kids get rights and privileges with big moments like that. Let's see here. Hubby and I tell Leah to stop being a copycat. Don't be a Tisha Scott. You know what? I'm doing this.
Yep. That's a perfect person to point to it as a lesson. Yeah. If she watched the show already, when my kids was little, anything we watched, I always paused it or told them in the commercial, I always use it as a lesson. I don't care what it was. See this? You see that? Blah, blah, blah. I always do that. So I think Tisha is a good lesson to teach your kids if they actually watch the show so they can see what she does. It's obvious.
I definitely agree. I feel like when you little ball it because you are that bum, be like, you see this is the personification of dumbness. Don't do this. I believe that you can be better.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yep. And I say the same thing. You see this? Like you said, this really does happen. This is just not on TV. This is life.
Right.
It really happens.
No, you're right. You're right. Oh, listen, I can only imagine the conversation you have had with your kids and your grandkids in that voice. It's like, are you really being this blunt with me? Yes.
I give them.
Yeah, no, I know.
Believe it or not, I try to give them a lesson every day, because one day they're going to hear this voice again in the back of their head.
That's very true.
When they standing there in front of an opposition, and they say, "You're going to hear this voice. Didn't I tell you to be a leader and not a follower?" You're going to hear that voice, and you're going to be like, "I'm going to be a follower. I'm going to be a leader. I ain't following y'all." Hell no, I hear my grandma in the back of my head right now. Do y'all know what I got to face when I go home?
That's bad.
Because you
and the
don't
crazy
get it.
thing is anybody that tell me something,
yeah,
and I come across that later, I always hear that person's voice. I don't care who it is. It could have been you. If you would have told me something, and then I come across it, I hear you telling me whatever it is. It's always like that. It's always like that.
Without question.
Yep.
Without question. Sharisa says, I raised all 5 of my children with the help of my mother. He was always going to job, making excuses. Thank God I made it through the week. Thank God for him.
Yeah, my mom helped me too, baby, because it wasn't for my mama and even his mama. You know, his mama used to get him the whole weekend. She loved her grandkids. That's one thing I can say. She gonna take care of them grandkids. But when she passed, you know, it hurt the kids because that's when the family was close and all the kids were close, and you know.
Absolutely. Wanda Coleman says, my son told me I love my dad, but I don't like his ways. He's 27 now. And you know what? That's to Dr. Phil's point. You may not like everything a person does, but that doesn't mean you can't still love them. But everyone has a limit too. You know what I mean? Pisces kid says, we do. She listened. Huh?
I was saying, right. Some people don't. They be like, nah, I don't love that nigga. You know
right. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Pisces
now my baby boy is about his dad. You know, their dad, Jasmine and Jeffrey. You know, he was like, I go see him sometime, but it ain't gonna hurt me if I don't. I mean, that's just how he is, because he felt like, you know, he could have been better. He feel like he's putting them on the back burner and always making up excuses. And he is. He's an excuse.
Yep.
That's why I don't, you know, he's just I said, everything you do is got an excuse. You got an excuse. You got more excuses than a crackhead.
And you know, when they have money, they hold up the money and leave you and your kids homeless, all kind of stuff. Knowing they do job, I mean, they just do all kind of messed up stuff. I can't get so messed up. So many things that my friends went through, black, white, Spanish, over the years with these different men. It's just terrible.
Right.
And the same with him, you know, and then when you come up and you wonder why you living the way you living, you better look back, because the Holy Spirit will put it back over your life to let you see what you did.
Yep.
Good. Why you living the way you living, because you should have took care of what you put out here. I cannot be, I just could not be a man with a seed out here knowing that they out here struggling. I just couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Same. I'm
a woman, I just can't do it.
Right.
I don't see how people do that. You got a whole baby out here.
Right.
You ain't trying to take care of it.
And then get mad at the guy that is. Then want to fight the guy that's taking care of your son.
Yes.
That's it. That really get me mad when they start attacking the stepdad or the mom's person. I don't give a damn if they're married or not. If he's there for that kid, how dare you attack him?
Absolutely.
Son. That's my son. Now, if you want something to your son, that's different. But if you just jealous because he got the funds to take your son to get a haircut or buy your son sneakers and you don't, nigga, up your game. Get
That's
on your
it.
block.
Exactly. Be the day you're supposed to be.
Right. And honestly too, what really ends up happening is, and I'm saying this because my stepdad, he's my dad, but my mom has never gotten in the way of me and my biological dad's relationship, and I love both of my dads very much. And so to that point, if you, and I'm speaking about this from being a stepkid and a kid, if you try to block the stepmom or stepdad and they just being that good of a parent, all it's going to do is just backfire on your ass. That's all it's going to do. And that is a brokenness inside you that should not be a responsibility on your child, because there are some men and women that make kids to be solutions for their life, and they get that on their life for the rest of their life. And then when they get to 18, then you wonder why y'all on Dr. Phil, you're on 3 with the T or Sassy's talk show, Lil Paulette Mine, and you wondering, well, they turned out, they just turned out really bad. Okay, did you do anything to make them this way? Because they didn't get here by their damn self. Pisces
what kills
kids
me is these daddies go up there talking about, I don't know where he get that from. He get it from you, damn fool.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
If you had been in his life, you would have known that.
And wonder why their daughter's so angry.
Like my oldest son just like his daddy. I hate to say it, but he a hoe just like him.
And then what cracks me up is they don't even be around them, and they still be just like their asses, just like. That's so funny.
I tell my, I say, if you ain't a narcissist, I say you is a hoe, a little narcissist. I tell my oldest son that all the time. I love him to death, but he just like him.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the problem is that he not only is he just like him, they're just like a lot of men, it's just our culture, so.
Right.
Yes.
Pisces kid says, it's the bluntness from Sassy.
Yes, he's a hoe.
Pisces kid said, we do, Brent. She listens to her Uncle Braylon, Auntie Sassy, and Auntie Lil Paulette. Absolutely, indeed. That was right, Sassy. I told my kids and grandkids the same. Some love for Keisha's kids' names. Now, for the first 6 years after we broke up, he did have them 3 days a week. Once my daughter turned 13 and my son 10, it stopped because I had my third child. Her dad gets her all summer and holidays. Trying to catch up here. My sperm donor is an excuse. Lord Jesus. My sperm donor is an excuse, and all he wants to do is talk to me. I don't want you or talk to you, and you talk to your daughter. You punish her to the side like my trash hubby wishes Leah was his. Let's turn this thing around. Would you women do the same if the man needed you to pay his rent?
No, because they don't take care. If my kids had fathers who actually took care of them, then yeah, but they didn't. So no, no. If
we were broken up and my child stayed there 90% of the time, and I helped take care of him or her, just like him, then yeah. But see, you're gonna turn that around, because women are always gonna be the one to take care of that child. See, the mama gonna have them, and you're gonna be a mama 100% of the time. A daddy can just put a baby in you and walk off and never be a daddy. But you're gonna always be that mama. You're gonna be always stuck with that baby.
The stats also say that a lot of times when men do have their kids, they push them off on the woman in their life. So either their mom, their auntie, the girlfriend, the wife, or whatever, and they still going on about their business, still get to run the streets, still get to do whatever, because they have a female in their life that's going to do whatever. So it's still not always, equal. But I'm sure it's like that on the other side too. Whoever's irresponsible would do that either way,
Right, and that will thank you.
Most men, they real men, they ain't gonna take it from you anyway.
No, for sure. And
Buster will,
right,
and probably won't pay the rent. He'll go out there and take some hoe out and still get put out.
No, listen, that is very true. And I think also too, this goes to the mindset of priorities. You know, they always say, you know, if a grown man can be in line at 6 a.m. for Jordans, why can't he go to work at 6 a.m. for his child? And I do agree with that. It's really to mindset. And that will, I call my stepdad my main dad because he's been there since I've been here. But also too, I still love my biological dad as well. So I got two great dads in my life, and of course
So
the
that's how
men in my
Diamond.
cavalry as well. So
Diamond is like that. Diamond, dad, she has always been in her life. But as she got older, he had that motorcycle wreck. She just don't understand. Like, he has a traumatic brain injury, and sometimes, you know, he could realize what day it is, or he still think Diamond is like this in high school, and he has to remember that she's in college, getting ready to graduate. You know what I'm saying? So that's how bad his trip. And she don't understand it. But Rod, he just like her dad. The child, he don't fed her so much, she's starting to look like it. I mean, you know, everybody, when we go places, they say, "Oh, your daughter's so cute," and you don't say no different. He treat her just like I treat his son. No difference. They call each other brothers and sisters. There is no difference. No, there is no step in this house. And I refuse. That's my son. You know, I might not birth him, but I love him just like I love mine.
That part.
And
so really,
and do for him just as much.
Yes, and if you really, like I said before, you know, because I talked about Boosie today, this morning, virtual tour live, the morning edition, and I said, listen, tell Brat and Judy that that's not their son. A mama bear is a mama bear, a papa bear is a papa bear. So let somebody come after your kids. What? And how did you form this out your mouth?
That's Brat's son. She pushed that baby out. That's her son. Okay,
absolutely. And I was saying to you, I was saying about you, Sass, if somebody tries to come for you, how did you form these words out your mouth, and how do you think you're gonna live after this? Like, that would be your energy, because that's how you love your kids.
Yeah.
Of course, you too, Lil Paul, and everybody here. My thought says, healing, that would depend on if he was a clear present dad, and the reason he could not pay his rent. People know that they have to pay the rent, cut something else out, keep somewhere to live for sure. My father didn't play his part in raising me, but he turned out to be a fabulous grandfather since their father, his family, was absent. So I'm so glad that he was there. But
guess what? My kid's dad is not even a great grandfather. He don't even take time out to spend time with him. He don't do none of that stuff. He's still trying to lay up on a woman, trying to find him a place to live. So,
Jesus Christ. Some adults are still kids.
I digress.
Keisha Brooks said, it's the honesty for me, child. Keisha Brooks said, after my ex-husband I divorced, the support court tried to make me pay Lila's dad child support. He told them no, and we didn't even have to involve them. They wouldn't grant the divorce until I went. Let's see here. Try to catch up on some comments here. Healing, yes, I carried them bumps anyway when we lived together. I helped Leela go to her dad for the summer if he needs it. By the way, beautiful names that Keisha has. She mentioned her kids in the her kids' names in the chat. And some people are just no good. See, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Now listen. I am very grateful to have Sassy. Listen, I'm very grateful to have Sassy and Lil Paulette and my mom and many other great women who they have elevated to a level I hope to get to one day. But I'm on this energy, okay? Right is right and wrong is wrong. If I gotta be responsible for what I do, you gotta be responsible for what you do too. So I feel you, Doc.
Yeah, some people are just no good, men or women, okay? Now, my son, he's a great dad. Don't get me wrong. All the kids he has, he takes damn good care of them. And they always with him, okay? What? He takes care of his kids. If he could have custody of all of them, he would. Which, I mean, you know, he takes care of them. He just a hoe. He don't know how to keep it in the pants. But he getting a little older. I feel like he's kind of slowing down, but I don't know.
You know, he could do
Love
more
him to
saving,
death.
more. You know, he could do more saving, more doing at the Home Depot. You know, because they have holes over there too. You know,
Child.
you rather him be digging up gardens than digging up other things. You know what?
Yes. Because he don't need no more. Okay? No more kids. Okay?
It's the agreeing with me for me, child. Lord Jesus, hit the like button, everybody.
Child.
Welcome into 3 with the T. I'm Braylon Lee.
Welcome.
That's Sassy TV from the 803. And then that's Little Paulette. We in here. We are in here doing what we're doing. Glad to
Okay.
You had to make yourself known. You had to make yourself known.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I got to work in the morning, so I'll be getting off about 10.
Oh, God.
But I just thought this was a great subject because it's so prevalent in the world today.
Absolutely is.
And
you can always count on that. You can always count on that.
Most definitely. I can't be nobody else.
Yes.
You know.
I love everyone's honesty.
I mean,
yes. Go ahead, Zach.
Oh, go ahead, Brady.
I was just gonna read Keisha's comment. I love everybody's honesty because, man, this year's no joke. I used to feel shameful about how things went for me with 2 dads. Now I don't give 2 F's. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? And like I said, never been a parent. I'm the biggest kid that I'm raising right now, so I'm a family of one. But I will say this though. I think that at some point in time, in the words of Don McClurkin, after you've done all you can do is just stand, right? And I think for some people in co-parenting, it's not so much that a parent doesn't care, but when they've done all they can do, they get tired of proving themselves after a while, especially when they've always tried to do the right thing and you can't even meet the bare minimum. After a while, the I don't give 2 F's energy will never be for the kids. It's just for you at that point. And I have noticed that. You know, so
absolutely. You know, I got a no good baby daddy as well. He's
well, I mean,
no good and always trying to take me to court. But you ladies, you hang in there, okay?
Well, Melody,
ex-husband.
Yes, ex-husband, and she's married. You know, her name is Melody Cherie Lee. So it's good to have you, Mel. I hope all is well. As I read my thoughts comment, it's sad that some men can't.
I'm wonderful, but I just want you guys to understand that, you know, when you got no good men like this, ex-husbands who live a fake life, and they're always trying to make people think that you're the bad one, you got to stay on their neck. You got to get your red bottom with your 7-inch heel and put it on their throat, okay? And hold them down to the ground. And make sure that you hold them to the fire, because you know what? You didn't put them babies out here by yourself. Right?
Absolutely. And just to let y'all know, I make sure that Melody doesn't feel that stress when I get home with her.
I'm not stressed, baby. I'm never stressed.
I'm just saying, I make sure that you good. You Melody Cherie Lee. You know, I'm just
we good over here.
You know,
we eat good. We feel good. Yes, we feel good. We eat good. Okay. And I put my red bottoms on, and I put my foot on his throat. We're good over here, Braylon. You best believe, absolutely wonderful. Because you know, some of these men just no good. They just no good.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything.
I just thought I'd come in.
No, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. You know,
well, I don't know, Braylon, because we had to. You know, I heard my sis over here telling you never to, you know, come after a woman, tell her to pipe it down. You don't do that to a woman. You almost lost your neck. Okay.
Well, actually,
I hope
no,
you learned your
I did
lesson. I hope you learned your lesson.
absolutely, I learned my lesson and came through on Sunday like I always do. So what we're not going to do is adjudicate my man.
What?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me?
What?
Wait. Are we getting out of balance? Am I gonna have to smack up Braylon?
I'm gonna have to snap
Let's back it up. Oh my God. Let's back this shit up.
I'm still cussing. Oh Lord and Lord.
Mel about to fly me to you so I can snack you.
Child. Say what now? Did I don't think I heard you. I don't think I heard you. The devil is a liar. He's an absolute liar.
I'm playing in character, okay? I'm defending myself because Sunday I handled that TikTok live. I always handle it.
You gonna try to pivot
you
to
don't
the
have to
TikTok?
handle yourself. Oh, I thought you was talking about right here. I'm gonna have to let you know, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it. You better get your neck chopped.
Yeah, we will jump you. Yeah, we will. We'll jump you. You won't even have a chance.
I like being jumped on for pleasure, not for pain. Thank you very much. Okay,
but baby, you gonna have a lot of pain.
Yeah, we're gonna give you what you need, baby, not what you like.
That's right. You ain't gonna like this pain. Not this pain. Cause I got some 4-inch, I got some 5-inch red bottoms in there, and I put it straight up the crack of your.
Oh goodness! I was just gonna wear Timbs. I was gonna wear Timberlands.
How about we just leave? How about we just leave me there to live? Can we do that? Can we just leave me there to live? Okay, can we do that?
Never.
We'll let you live.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
you won't have no booty,
be
but you still be able to live. You have to have that bag, I think, like Bob, the big old poop bag.
The ostomy bag. Cause your booty hole gonna be closed up.
Right, it's gonna be sewn up, baby. No more poop for you.
And you're gonna have a Foley. And you're gonna have a Foley.
Oh, you're gonna be hurting on both ends.
You ain't gonna have no pleasure or pain.
Pisces kid, I don't know. I was talking to Melody Cherie Lee, and let her know I'm a good man, Savannah, and then we got to this one. I don't know how we got here.
Ooh, baby, that thing was funny. Oh Lord. Oh, poor Braylon gonna be walking around with a leg bag and a colostomy.
And every time we see him, he goes like, "You got a big old poop bag."
You know, I would like to have all of my black life in parts, not just parts of my parts and part of my black life. Please and thank you very much. Love y'all very much.
Whatever. I don't know, Braylon. You almost lost your life. Through the internet, baby. Through the internet.
I still got 10 fingers. Let me make sure my toes are good. Hang on.
You might be in
yep, that's 5 there, and then that's 5 there. Yep, I'm right, brain and yep, everything's intact. So everything is still intact. So we good over here. My thought says that some men keep having children into their 60s and can't even help with them. That's when they want to be a father, for sure. Yes, Keisha B.
Father, you a granddad and a great granddad by that time.
That part. Yes, Keisha B. Don't ever be shameful to tell your story. I agree because I used to be like that. Now I'm not speaking up. Dot Will says I like you guys. Y'all don't come across as fake. Not at all. Not at all. Listen, it's to the point where y'all can make fun of me, and these two can make fun of me. But if anyone else comes for me, it's hell to pay. You understand?
That's
so
right. It is what it is. Hold up, wait a minute. Back your booty and get back in it.
Yes, indeed. It's obvious to me y'all are realists for sure. My first cousin and his stepdad are very close. Just like father and son, they're still close after 9 years since my aunt passed away. Vanessa says we keep a stack over here. Good vibes only all the time.
That's right.
Vanessa, that's why a sub Mel needs army for that ninja. Don't forget to subscribe to 3 with the T. Yes, subscribe to my channel, Sassy's channel, Lil Paulette's channel, the 3 with the T YouTube channel.
And 3 with the T.
Yes, for sure. Pisces, I did briefly, especially how known he is. He did things for show. Yeah, I mean, fool. Lila's dad is a Martell knot. Asked Eva Dane close. Once he remarried, he left me alone. Thank you, God. Listen, sometimes letting go is what you need to do so you can elevate. Honestly, I know Sassy, my kid's dad, still doing the same thing. He doesn't have any involvement with his grandchildren. Still trying to be young. Got a wife and so children. That man's 3 or 4 for sure. Tina Kirkwood says Sassy is comical. I can't. My side hurts. Imagine being up here live with us. How do you think we keep ourselves together? Why do you think I keep saying I'm the most behaved one on 3 with the T? It's because of Sassy doing the most comedically. Lil Paulette being antagonist, and then I'm trying to be up here, Tina, trying to be the best behaved one. I feel it. Martell King is the hurt.
Whatever.
The worst way possible. It's true, damn it. Which is to make those children end up in the system because he has no love for them. Sad but true.
My thing with Martell is Martell just shot himself in his own foot. Yes. Period. That fool went on TikTok, sat there and watched that whole live and took notes and sent it to his lawyer and say he had proof and ain't got liquor proof. You know what he gonna tell his lawyer? Go to the TikTok. That's my proof.
Right. Speaking of TikTok, Vanessa was asking when are you going come back on TikTok for a live?
Maybe the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keisha says, Dot, you're safe over here. Even though we have different thoughts, we all still have respect for that part. My thoughts that all trolls get their ass chewed out over here. We are good over here. Hey, LCW, welcome in. Shavisa says, I used to be ashamed. Also, Keisha Brooks, but I realized I had no reason to be. He tried to break me because I wanted to let him walk all over me. What didn't break me made me stronger. Amen. May June July say hello. And to support everybody. And
when you break up with a man, you broke their pride, honey. And it's not because they love you. If they break up with you, they want you to run after them. But when you break up with them, oh baby, you just know the whole world, don't you?
Because they thought they owned you.
Do that. Yeah. Because I broke up with all mine. Nobody broke up with me.
Me too.
When I got tired, I was tired. I was done.
Yeah, just couldn't take it no more. I had to go.
And once a Leo woman is done, whew, she ain't never come back.
Absolutely. And also, too, you know what? No, go ahead.
Huh?
No, I thought you were going to read Keisha's comment. Go ahead.
I just remember.
Okay. Shavisa T facts. We have nothing to be ashamed of. I did right, still doing right by my 3. I'm proving and understand until you think you played me. I understand about trying to break us. And this is the thing too. I said this to one of my exes is that actions are how people know you, and how you carry yourself is how people remember you. If you've done everything you can do, then you gotta just rest on that. And I've had to recognize for myself that sometimes it's not me. Sometimes it's just circumstances that we just don't work. But that doesn't make me a bad person. Now, if you didn't do shit, then it's on you.
Is it
but that's the mindset and what you gave to the relationship too. You don't have to read mine out loud. Sorry, I'm just replying to these amazing ladies. Oh no, all good. Honestly, this has been a quite powerful conversation.
You ain't open it?
Hey, you know it's not a show without him.
Oh, she gone to the car, honey. She was on TikTok early. That's why I got kicked out. Because of another.
You know what Alex is that where you go like straight down?
Oh my God. Say what, Asia? They say hey.
Hey.
What you got? Which purse? Oh. Spoil self.
Stop it.
Who that? Child, that thing know she got a body on her. I be like, oh, if anybody look at, I'ma choke them.
Oh Lord,
y'all think I'm playing? Her brother, Cameron, he don't like nobody looking at his sister.
I understand that.
Why you got that? Why you got that shirt on? You know you don't need to be wearing that. That have all them boys looking at you. You ain't no hoe. I'm like, what?
He's just being protective.
You ain't my daddy.
I understand.
Oh my God, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Right, but he gotta learn to talk to men instead of telling women to cover up. That's what I be talking about. That's
what I told him. I said, you talk to your friends then. You don't talk to her.
Misogyny. Right. It's misogyny.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't know.
I said she can wear whatever she want and she'll be feeling comfortable. You don't tell her what she shouldn't wear and what she don't. She can go out butt naked. That ain't got nothing to do. You talk to your friends about that.
Right. Don't make her no hoe.
She ain't got to cover up. Because he said something about my tights one day. I said, hold up. Wait a minute, bro. I said, one thing about me and two things for sure. If I want to shake a leg and have the tightest pants on, I can do so. I ain't gonna never stop wearing my clothes because of some man.
That's exactly what I told my husband. Like it only matters what I
got your mind.
Believe you me, Cameron, your uncle is not complaining for a damn thing, okay? I do listen, I defend all. But no, listen, I do agree that it's up to us men to handle us before women. I do get, because you said before he's very protective. So, but I think between Cam's protectiveness and you calling out mannish behavior, even though some men just know what they like, I think that Asia will be fine with y'all two protecting her.
Yeah, I always tell myself, I don't want no girl with a bunch of bodies.
Right, why they got a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, why they got 100 bodies up under them. Right. I said so. She got 4 bodies and you got 100 bodies. You don't want her because she got 2 over to what you expect. Ninja, I don't want a nigga with a bunch of bodies. Okay. What if a woman told you that? Oh, you have fit. Oh, she a woman. We don't play that. This is totally different, baby. Ain't no old school over here. What's good for the geese is good for the gander.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yes. I'm excited though, man. The job laid us off again, but this time I have a 401k and that's about to live. I will never ask I barely ask help for anyways. And if you do what you're supposed to do, Keisha, which I know you always are giving good energy, you will be fine. And listen, we all have to grow up. And we all have growing pains, you know what I mean? For me, I think I know for me, I like what I like, right? But I also have come to learn that in order for me to be the best, no, seriously, in order for me to be the best of somebody.
I was reading Doc Willie's shirt.
Oh, I got my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law got my 15-year-old great niece a shirt that says "I am 15." You know what? It's sad that you gotta be able to do that, but hey, that protects them. Listen, I mean, man, oh man, oh man.
I don't know if that protects them because some of these 15-year-olds look like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, it's mind boggling.
But you can tell when they open their mouth and start talking. They 15.
But no, seriously, I have come to evolve on the fact that as much as I can like what I like, if I'm asking the world, then I need to be just as good.
Always like that. Like when you're younger, you look older, and then about maybe 30, 35, black women and men just.
Say what, Paula?
She was saying younger and older, then she cut out. But yeah, I think Asia will be fine between y'all two protecting her, because I know you won't deal with no mannish behavior. Man, just like what they
all I can say is, if a man tried to come for her, that's all I can say. He better know how to fight, because that joker right there got strength of a man and a he-man. Okay, I'm just saying. She took a brother and he's 6'2" and flipped him over.
Oh hell.
Mm-hmm. He was like, oh hell, that's what he said. Oh, flipped him over like he was a piece of fish in a frying pan.
Good Lord Jesus. Dot Will says she has
5'3".
Oh wow, good Lord. Dot Will says she has buy and said, Papa, I'm not wearing that, Lord Jesus.
Oh
my Lord.
What is that flickering? Oh, it must be a light. But yeah, y'all, this was nice. We had a great topic.
Yes, it was a good topic. It got the people engaged for sure on the chat. A lot of mixed opinions, but the same soul, as we often do over here. So,
but a lot of positive feedback, a lot of personal feedback.
Yeah,
I thought that would be a great topic to talk about, because now we got blended families,
Yes.
And a lot of stepfathers are being fathers, now. And kudos to the stepdads that stepped in and took care of babies that their own daddies wouldn't take care of.
Right.
And then they're out here having a hard time and can't keep nothing, and they wonder why.
Yes, for sure. And also too, as well, there's some step aunties and uncles and just other family members that become more family members than your own family too. So it takes a village. It really does.
My son, he called my mama grandma. My mama called him grandson and everything. It ain't no step.
Made it back.
Sassy, what was the helicopter? You know what? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. It was a helicopter, y'all. It was dropping off stuff. It was just going around in circles. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
Because they've been dropping off supplies because they were still working over in the area. Because, I mean, there are helicopters that drop off supplies.
Oh, you know what? I got a text today from the SPCA saying that they were doing a lot of drops in South Carolina, and they were doing a lot of pet rescues, and they had
maybe that's what it was.
And they had evacuated like over 60 like pet facilities in Asheville and all of this stuff. So it might have something to do with that.
There you go.
It could have, because it had a long string, like they was dropping off stuff, and they were just going around in a circle, and then they left. So maybe they were. I don't know. But it was just weird. It just caught my attention, So
Understood.
Gotta think about the pets too.
Yes.
It just feels so good to see the lights on. Y'all just have no idea.
No, listen, I can only imagine, child.
Woo! I'm so ready. I'm finna go ahead and take a hot bath. I'm finna get my body scrubbed and rub it and scrub a dub, baby. I'm so glad to get in a hot shower. Ooh, y'all have no idea.
It's the basics that really are the biggest blessings. It really is.
It is. It really is. But this was great, y'all. Yes. I hope y'all have the rest of your night. I got to work tomorrow, so I will be off. I'll be live tomorrow sometime. Excuse me, y'all. And let's see what we can do.
Understood.
My husband will be in Chicago this weekend. I don't know. I might have to find somewhere to go.
Well, safe travels to, hubby for sure. Safe travel because the world out here today.
Yeah. Oh, he carries everywhere, so but they flying, so I don't think he can. I don't know. I think he can, but it has to be in the case.
Yeah, you just
pack it.
Well, no, I was just saying. I was just saying good wishes in general because the hurricane.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have
just good wishes in general.
He's always wanted to go to Chicago, so he finally get to go.
Nice.
There you go.
I love you.
Yay, Keisha! Yes.
Yes, the lights are back on. They came on as we were coming on with you guys. So.
Yes. All right, you guys. I am going to head out. Go ahead and finish washing my uniforms and get myself ready for work tomorrow.
CC says she's still paying for y'all power to be restored soonest.
Oh, so I'm happy. Thank you, CC.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Yes.
Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Right. Love you, Sass. Talk soon.
Love y'all too. See you later, Pauletta.
Night, night.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Another great edition of 3 with the T, everybody. Oh, man. Good times indeed. Yes, we are glad that the lights are back on for sure. For sure. Good Lord. Oh man, I'm not gonna really have too much of a break Monday because Queen's Court is back on Peacock. Just when I got done with one show, I'm back on another show. It should be fun though. Yes, good convos and laughs, and that's what 3 with a T really is. I mean, you got Lil Paulette and the gang that does politics, and she is brilliant with her creativity. You got Sassy with medical and comedy, and then you got me with media and culture and the bluntness, and it's a good combo. It really, really is.
Night, Naja.
Night, Naja. Yes, indeed. Sorry. Lil Paula, you got anything else before we head out? Or?
Nope. Good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging on in there with us. Y'all stay safe because I want to see y'all on live next time.
Amen.
Love y'all.
Amen. Let me just love you right back, Lil Paula and chat. Let me go ahead and get the Daily Motivator up. Read that for y'all, and then we'll head on out of here. Yes, indeed. Come on, laptop or computer. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all, find out what you like doing best and then get someone to pay you for doing it. Child, listen, I'm trying here. I'm ready to make the $250,000 an episode for 3 with the T on NBC. Hell, speaking into existence. Let's see. It's time for the daily motivator for Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Ability to imagine. Imagination is not a trivial thing. Give it the seriousness it deserves. When you imagine, put time and effort into it. Imagine in specific detail with feeling, purpose, and depth. What you create, what you accomplish, starts with what you imagine. To achieve excellence, begin by imagining all the particulars of the excellence you seek to reach. Your imagination can give you significant power over your thoughts, your perceptions, your actions, your life, and your world. Employ it responsibly, respectfully, soberly, and with the highest of expectations. A whole lot of failures are primarily failures of imagination, and every success rests firmly on the ability to imagine. There are infinite possibilities you have not yet considered. Activate fully your imagination and bring the best of them to life. Ralph Molson. I really received this one. When it comes to, the ability to imagine, imagination is always from a place of positivity. It's always from a place of positivity. Every Disney movie, every single thing upon this earth has come from somebody's imagination. It's hot outside. Somebody had the imagination to come up with a fan for it. Somebody was like, you know what? I really miss my family. So I'm going to imagine making a cell phone so I can be in touch with people. So everything in this life comes from someone's imagination. That's the first thing I would say to all of you. Second thing about imagination is your imagination can give you significant power over your thoughts, your perceptions, your actions, your life, and your world. It can give you significant power, right? But the only way it will ever be activated is by how you carry yourself. And we tend to forget that the power that we have in us, it can be activated, but it will never have meaning until we give it meaning. That's the second thing I would say about the ability to imagine. And finally, there are infinite possibilities that you have not yet considered. There's always a new possibility to consider. And I have to recognize that with myself too. Just when I think, oh my Lord Jesus, I think I have done everything. Child, sometimes I feel like I've done everything, and my parents are like, Ray, you're only 30. Stop it. There's still more to go. You don't know what can happen. So allow yourself to breathe in the fact of it is okay not to know what can happen. And instead of worrying about, and as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying to myself too, instead of worrying about what has not happened, be thankful that there's a possibility of something that can happen from your imagination. And with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always born a blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen. Do wise one thing. Call yourself something you chosen. One love, much love, all love. We get some time with you. You get some time with us. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or listen, you're just talking about being grown with your responsibilities. Make sure the replay is not just where you watch it, not just where you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. We love you. We value. We embrace you all. Rather, always remember, on receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. And on receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, we are extremely proud of you. But if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Sassy's lights are back on. The Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. Let's be thankful for the people that are still here, and also let's not negate the 166 people that are no longer here. Love them through this difficult time too. I know that sometimes in disasters, tragedies, and strife, is easy to focus on ourselves because, as they say on the airplane, put your mask on first before you help others. But also too, after you get done putting the mask on for yourself, about caring about yourself, let's give some love, grace, and space to other people, because you ain't in this shit by your damn self. Amen. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings are on the way for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. We feel the love, and we send it right back to you. Love you, little Paul. Love you, Sassy. Love you, Jack. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
No.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration and excitement and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.
Welcome to the scene, it's 3 with the T and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? SASSYTEA dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. You're ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T. 3 with the T. And if you wanna be no, 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 no. And if you wanna be no, no, no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister, and if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean. SASSYTEA dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
How's the gas?
I feel great. I love you, and I love you. And to show my love, guess what? On Tuesday, November 16th, I'm gonna give everybody everywhere free tacos.
You sure you want to do that?
Absolutely. You have good hair.
Get 2 of Jack's delicious classic tacos absolutely free when you come into Jack in the Box Tuesday, November 16th.
Ooh, that's a big tooth.
Get 2 free tacos Tuesday, November 16th at Jack in the Box.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from nothing. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'm through that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back. Things have been a little quiet.
For years, people have been singing all about my chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Nobody has a love affair with chicken like you do, with my slow marinated, hand-breaded Popeyes bona fide chicken. And right now, it's Love That Chicken Month at Popeyes, with 2 big pieces and a biscuit for just $2.99. So what are you waiting for? Come get some of my world-famous chicken and raise your mighty voices. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money.
Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary. Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is
this where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.